Hey, yo. So what's up, Freeport? What's up, Grand Bahama? Good afternoon, Bahamas. Good afternoon, world. We're back to you. There's another live episode of Off the Bench. I'm your boy Cat, alongside DJ, Presidente, environmentalist.
Oh my God. Let's just go with mix. Let's just go with mix today.
Big mix. Glad to be back in studio. It's been a while. I know everybody's been asking what's going on, what we doing. We've been up and down, man.
Oh my God.
We've been up and down, man.
Yeah, it's been a wild one. It's been a wild couple of months.
I okay with that though. I have no other way. We're talking about how many different sports, and I walk in, it's like, dude, I tired of sports.
Yeah, like
I've been around so much sport. I just come from a T-ball from a close pitch game, like the little kids. PMES played Freeport Gospel Chapel. They won 8-4. And yeah, so I parents screaming, making noise. The parents is more unruly than the kids.
Oh my God.
Just so y'all know, y'all parents came on bad, boy.
Yeah, y'all please excuse us. We apologize for the long wait. It's been a while. Like Kat said, it's been a lot of sports going on. Yeah. We was unable to get back into the studio to bring this back to you, but hey, we here.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk a little bit about local basketball. We're gonna do a wrap up about that. NBA playoffs. We can talk a little about some touchy subjects, refereeing. That same thing we just talked about, like parents supporting their kids and appropriating facilities, resources, etc.
Oh boy, listen to me.
So
how long is the show?
Yeah, we gonna talk a little bit, and you guys can tune in too. That the numbers is at the bottom is 352 talk 8255. Please call in. Let's have some feedback. And let's talk. Tune in the conversation.
Yeah.
all right. So next, let's start it off first. Let's talk with GBBA. Let's wrap that up. We have. I wish, man. The biggest regret I have about the Grand Bahama Basketball Association is we didn't record that Off the Bench wasn't live for that final game.
Yes.
Oh my God! I'm just saying this, y'all. Like literally, let me give y'all a synopsis. Triple overtime.
Triple.
5 players fouled out on Jim Rat. 4 players fouled out on Jim Rat's team. Fuji started the game with seven players. I don't think they one player get in.
Yeah, I think one player.
They're maybe one of their best player in quotation marks. He got hurt. He didn't play inside the series. Big Smooth had what he had.
Oh my God.
25 points, 20 rebounds.
That was Joker numbers. So
man, I would talk with the diving on the floor and loose balls, and man, he leave it all on the floor.
Yeah, I asked him. I talked to Smooth after the game, and he as he walked up to me, I could see like I don't know if it was the sweat in his eyes, but his eyes was red, like he was about to cry. But he said to me, "But I wanted to win that one for my old lady, but he goes, but they're going to happen to play. You know what it is? The fact that I didn't play 4 quarters, now I got to play another 3 more.
Max, I thought he was gonna still be there. This is 3 weeks ago, and I thought that game was never going to end. And people are sitting on the edge of their seat the whole time. Every shot was going up. Marcy make this fade away 1 foot shot. Then came back with the next 3. Marcy barely shoot it to the whole series.
Yeah.
But for him to come up with those shots, I say,
I think Marcy might have won the game for Jim Ross that night because I think he had 2 big 3-pointers back to back.
Yeah.
With that Circus Soleil shot at the buzzer.
Yeah. So at the end of it, Fuji's and Jim Rats, if you didn't know, they were in the championship game. Fuji's lost. They had the defending champs. They lost to Jim Rats. What was it, 3-0?
Yes.
Every single game is down to the wire. Man, we couldn't ask for a better season for Grand Bahama Basketball Association. So basketball Basketball is back in Grand Bahama.
Definitely
I
is.
gotta say, so basketball is back in Grand Bahama. We had good support from locally from the fans. The gym was rocking every single night.
Every night.
Yeah, the kids know the players by name and number. So yeah, man, I think this week we had a good start where we're supposed to be with basketball. What was some of the? If you had to talk about the season in totality mix, what are some of the things you were very impressed with? You most proud of?
I was very impressed
from your seat.
I was impressed with the fans.
Yeah.
I was impressed with the public actually coming out to support teams every night. Every night we had a large crowd in the stands. Fans cheering on their teams. You could see rivalries being built, but bridges, but friendships being built as well. People on this side of the gym carrying on by that part of the when I say carrying on by, they carrying on by for the team.
Yeah. As it should be, yeah.
I was very impressed with the fans. There's some things that I feel that we could have, some things that could have happened, that I see that me as the president and my executive board that we can brush up on for next year.
Mm-hmm. It always could be that. Ain't nothing can be perfect. If you think you got it perfect, you probably wear out your time.
Because one of the main focus that we have is to make sure that basketball is a family oriented environment, and we don't want players, coaches, fans, referees, anybody, board members, whoever who feel like they're gonna hinder or hold the Grand Bahama League hostage,
right?
We will remove you. We prefer to move on with this league. We don't need you if you feel like you're gonna be holding this league back. Like I said, so there's little things that I saw that me and the board saw that we could fix, and we plan to fix that in season 2.
You know, from my standpoint, actually, it's a perfect segue too. I actually was most impressed with the coaches. Of course, there's some ways to go, but they was like the biggest supporters of the Grand Bahama Basketball Association. Those guys still active inside the chat group as it stands today. I wake up every morning and be like, oh, please, y'all don't say another word. Like if the season's over, I don't want to hear anything else. But I want to give a special shout out to the coach of 8 Mile Rock Legends, Jerry Clive White. He did we kind of fall short one or two ways by the wayside, and Jerry just stepped right in and he helped out. Yeah,
he did his part. Jerry, I'm impressed with Jerry. When I heard that Jerry was going to be a coach in the league,
you get scared.
I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh my God, this is going to be a serious year. But Jerry came and he turned it around, and I'm impressed. Jerry, from me to you, you are my coach of the year. I could tell you that much, Jerry.
Yeah, we had a lot of input and let me see how else I could word this. But Coach Dudley said
yes.
Dudley was very
vital
active with the board. He opened up his doors so he could host meetings there.
Yes.
Carvel and the ODS crew.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? The police.
The police. Well,
we can't have a league if we don't have the police force inside of things. Right? That's how much I enjoy them fellas.
Listen to me.
Participating and they banter after and during games. You can't have a league without the police.
The league is over now, so I think I can say this now on air. Everybody felt like Jim Ross was my team. I was rooting for the police the entire time. I kid you not. I was rooting for the police the entire time because the police. The first half of the season, the police, they were scrappy.
Right. Blow up.
Everybody knew that. Hey, wait, the police, but what we can do to the police?
Right. So for context, the police roster is based off solely police officers. They don't have anybody else. So it's just whoever inside the police force. That's who they riding with, and they ride the hell out of them wheels too.
Yeah, I know the police. The first half of the season, they would play. They
had some tough injuries too. JJ
Walker
Jamal Walker going down. Travis was back and forth,
and then you know how the police work shifts, so they was kind of the talent that was kind of fluctuating on who would come out this night or whatever the case might be. But when we got into the playoffs,
they turn it up, man.
Oh man,
They
it
turn
wasn't
up.
it wasn't a dull. The playoffs was not a dull moment at all in the playoffs. The police stepped up, Dolphin Experience stepped up. But like I said, even like shout out to my boy Sergeant Trinad Rule. Trinad played like a
Man, Trinidad got
He had a
you could see,
flashback.
you could see just Russ on that, man. But you can see he actually
Yeah.
in the game, passing, and controlling the tempo. Yeah, man, Trinidad, once
Yeah,
they
they-
get themselves in shape, that team will be a force, especially in the other leagues too when they ain't open.
Mhm.
Commercial league, I expect them to be pretty good.
corporate league.
Corporate league,
Yeah.
they should be really good. Like wherever it's just the companies, they should be the favorites. That's the way
Yeah,
I
I
see it.
definitely want to thank the Royal Bahamas Police Force for coming out, taking part in the GBBA Night League. I also want to thank them for coming to the Southern offices at the gym some nights to actually control the crowd of what's not for women whenever we had an outbreak
Yeah.
of
Tempers is good there, Drew.
Yeah, because
we had to control. some
if there's
things once
if I feel like if there is no temper or emotions in sports, then what are we really doing? I mean, everybody's passionate about where everybody comes to win.
it's coming to territory.
Yeah, but like I said, Dolphin Experience, 242 Elite, Gym Rats,
Yeah, let's talk a little bit
Fuji's.
about 242 Elite too. So that team is comprised of head coach
Denton.
Denzel
Mhm.
and I forget who else he had coaching with him, but apologies for that.
Jordan.
Jordan. All right.
Yes, Jordan.
So those guys, they have a extremely young roster. Everything.
Yes.
Everybody probably maybe 22 and younger.
Yeah, might be. And I see that ball club. I see them going places. I see long as they keep playing the way they playing. I think what they need to do is slow down sometimes. Like they play a fast paced game, but when they march up against a veteran team, they don't know what to do because now the veteran team knows that hey, we older. We ain't running up and down with these young boys. So when this veteran team grab them and put them in a half court setting, they fall apart.
Yeah. But that's contrasting styles with theirs, though. Fuji's is a young team too, but defending champ.
But Fuji slows it down.
Right. That's just my whole point that they play a more power game
Mm-hmm.
than 242 Elite. So smooth is a young, old.
Yeah.
So he could back you down and get a bucket. Nobody 242 Elite ain't got nobody.
I think Smooth. I think Smooth Coach Garnett. Garnett always says to me, Smooth got one more year with me. Smooth might be outdated now.
Boy, he best don't do that. I think God won't do that.
I think if the Fugees put Big Smooth out on the free agent market, Smooth would be swept up right away. I know for a fact this from the coach from ODS.
Jerry be on him right now.
ODS and Jerry. Oh man. These fellas out there. I also want to say thank you to Dolphin Experience as well as Pelican Bay.
Mm-hmm. Two other teams with a bunch of new players are trying to put the pieces together. But I see plenty potential, particularly with Dolphin Experience. That team mostly a lot of the players work there too.
Mm-hmm.
Malik is a stud. He's a star player. He could light it up with anybody inside the league. But they have one or two other pieces too. What's Nylon's brother, man? I don't know why his name.
It'll come back to me.
Yeah,
He'll come back.
I think they underused him this season. And maybe one or two other players too. They didn't use, but that comes with experience too. So they hopefully next season they put the pieces.
And
together.
they are. I tell you, I think the basketball is actually on its way back in Gramama for real because now that the season is over. These teams and these clubs are still calling to find out when is the next league, what is the next thing coming, and they want to know. And we telling them, hey, we're coming, we got you. As soon as we clear it up, because we're getting ready for
BGCSE
for beat school, and so that's one of the biggest issues that we one of our biggest challenge for.
Don't. We got a whole.
I ready to go.
Yeah, let's hold that one.
But let me get a special thanks to shout out to all the basketball clubs that took part. That was Axmore Security Fuji's. That was Connect Shipping Jets. That was 242 Elite. That was 8 Mile Rock Legends. The Dolphin Experience. ODS. That's Okel Matthews. He, a local businessman, small businessman, wanted to help somebody, and he sponsored the team. Corporate Grand Bahama. You all pick up the slack now. We got small business coming. We like to say thank you to the Royal Bahamas Police Force. We want to thank you to the New Era Gym Rats, to Coach Dudley Said with the Reach Out Ministry boys, as well as who's the other team? Pelican Bay. Pelican Bay Flyers. Oh, Pelican Bay came in, and you know that was one of the other things that I was actually impressed with too.
Let's take a quick break and then you come back to your point. Hold that point. Grandma, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back. Stay with.
Where you going, mate?
To go buy these tickets for the party tonight.
Why this boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown at the Genesis Street Gale.
You ain't scared of Joneses, eh?
Alright, and we promised he was going to be short. We were back, Grand Bahama. So we're still talking about the wrap-up from the Grand Bahama Basketball Association League this year. This League of Champions, if you just tuned in, the champions were the Gym Rats. We're talking about some of the other teams who would have participated. Max had a point about the Pelican Bay Flyers. This has been one of the new young teams in the league. They got a lot of talent on that team too.
Mm-hmm.
Our team too, coached by Val Munnins. Boy,
Spring man. Shout out to Uncle Spring. Yeah. So, like I said, one of the things what I didn't like it was in such a short time that a lot of the clubs were able to be uniformed. I know years of back in the past, we had teams where we had basketball games where teams were just showing up and playing in cut-off shirts. It's so refreshing to see that teams are actually following the rules and guidelines, scrapping up.
Would you put a standard out there to everybody? And that's part of that's talking about the coaches too.
Coaches dressing to the part. Like I said, we want to bring it back to a level. We don't want it to just be just come and play.
See, the idea is, we know but Basil Sands and Bookie Nesbitt, we never seen any of them guys play.
Ever.
We know because of how those leagues are structured and the fans was there to tell the story afterwards. Only way people are gonna tell you the story if they see, ain't nobody gonna come to the gym and see nobody in singlet and coaches dragging flip flops. They're gonna tell these players of today, their story gonna be told by people inside the gym. Like, oh boy, I see Gags do this. I saw Mikhail did this. I see Beef do this. But you have to represent yourself well.
Yeah.
So, that's part of the deal. If you represent yourself well, is small things. Coaches be prepared, teams be uniform, everybody behave in a manner that represent your last name. If like that's what I tell my little boy, don't mess up my grandfather name. This ain't yours. You only borrow this. This ain't my name either. I meet this name in this family. You don't mess it up. So I try to pass it on to the players. This your name. Your last name on most cases in the back of these jerseys, that ain't your first name. Don't mess that up.
Yeah, because I can tell you one thing: the minute someone comes to be like, "Oh, what that boy name? Who's carrying on like that?" I can tell them your name. That boy was carrying his name is blank and blank and blank and blank, and he lived here and he lived there.
And that the same way we know with Basel and Inch, McGuire, and all these other people, and never see them play. That's the same way they know you carry on bad inside the gym for no reason. So you gotta represent yourself well. What else we had? Just a tough question here for the GBBA. Max, you gotta name the top 5 players of the league this year, regular season and playoffs.
Oh my God!
I give you my 5. Let me hear your 5 first. Or you want me to go first?
You go ahead. Let me get out of my thoughts.
All right. So firstly, you gotta go with the playoff sign, the MVP for Gym Rats, Clemente Martin. He'll be on my 5.
Okay. Is this in order or
no particular order?
Okay.
Smooth got to be in the 5.
Yes.
So Smooth this playoff time. Regular season, I'll go more to the regular season. Regis had a good season, but I don't know if he's in my top 5 because they kind of like when I think about Jim Rat's team and the total, I think with them being a defensive team. So that was the collective effort. So Marcio played some great defenses. Yeah. Wait. My bad. Who else? Let's take a quick break. Let me catch myself.
Yeah.
I'm Flynn Doxson from Nose Witness News, reporting live from Sniper Paintball City. We're here with the manager and he's going to tell us a little about what they have to offer.
Daddy, I got this at Sniper Paintball. We have paintball, cornhole, mini golf, batting cage.
Strike!
That's not a strike.
So come on down every Saturday and Sunday to Sniper Paintball City, located next to Crosstown, where you and the family can have a great time.
See you at Sniper.
And we're back. Thanks. Sorry for that interruption, folks. We're back. So I was talking my top 5. Next, I have plenty of time to sit down and think, but let me see who else I got. So Clemente, Smooth. You know what I can go? I can go with another player from ODS, Chicken. I like what Chicken did this year.
Mm-hmm.
They played through Chicken. I think this basketball era is like fitting for him. I wish he was. Man, I know she was younger. I think he'd have been fine now because he can shoot it. He can do it with 6'9", legitimately 6'9", 6'10". So man, I like they built that team around him, and he had a big upset over Connect.
Mm-hmm.
Connect had two good players playing this year too. I think Dub played well for them as well as who else played? Ahmad, but Ahmad didn't play that many games, so I got him on that. The team with the best record, Fuji's. So yeah, Trevor, Gags, and Mikkel. If I got to give them one player off that team, I think I could go with, because of the way things played out in the playoffs, I think I could go with Mikkel. Mikkel probably is the heartbeat of that team.
Yeah, I would say
two sides.
Yeah, because he is. I think Mikkel is the engine.
Yeah, I think
Mikkel is the engine. He is the heart and soul of the Fugees. In my opinion.
In terms of basketball, I don't think I think Gags might be a better player. But in terms of effort, what he bring on both sides.
If you watch the games that I watch,
I think might be Mikkel.
If you watch the games that I watch, Guys is a great player. Guys is a solid player. Shilton is a solid player.
Oh, Shiz too, man. Chum played.
Chum gave them some buckets in that series.
In the finals, Chum stepped it up too.
But if you some of the games that I watch, if Mikkel doesn't walk in that building, these fellas don't get motivated.
Yeah. I agree with that. He's bringing a different energy.
He brings that energy to say, boy, if y'all don't, let's go. I mean, everybody know Mikkel is a passionate fella. Like,
he go a little far. He go a little too far.
Yeah, he's get out of control. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. He's get out of control.
Yeah.
But like I say, that's the passion of the game. If you ain't passionate about something that you love, then what are you even really doing it for? But if I could pick some players, if I could pick up
that was five for me. I think that was 5.
Man,
I really had a point. I had a point guard. I got to talk with Dudley's team too. I like them. I like their backcourt. All their Shamar and Jennings. Jennings kind of tail off in the playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was nursing an injury or something. I think he was the best point guard in the league this year.
Nah, listen, brother, Dante.
You come full circle with
Yeah, Dante.
And then, boy, this is a tough thing.
It was so that's what it is, because it was so much. This year, everybody kind of stood out. Like everybody had a little snaps here and there where you see point out and say, oh, he playing pretty good. He doing this thing. He doing that thing.
Plenty balance.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like I say, Smooth is one of the fellas that stood out to me. Smooth
in the playoffs though, and regular season they lean more on the big three they have.
Okay, so if we go regular season, I would definitely go with Jennings as my point guard from Dudley. I would go with
Jennings so smooth, man. Jennings, I never seen him play before this year, so I was happy. Like that's that highlights of Grandmama basketball.
This is not
for me. I never seen Jennings before. But
this is not a top 5. This is not my top 5. I just want to point out some players that may have been an X factor or key point in their on their teams.
Yeah, top 5 might be too hard.
Yeah. So one of the players that stood out to me, believe it or not, I've watched him play in other tournaments. He doesn't get the credit that I think that he should get. I mean, he no big player, but believe it or not, Fluff.
Yeah, Fluff played well.
Fluff played. But I feel like
he carried Jim Rats in a lot of, especially in the regular season, his energy. He carried him
rebounding, energy, blocks.
Yeah.
Fluff did his thing.
I
Regis
agree.
was a little iffy in the on and off.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it was coaching or fatigue or not being around
He had to step
basketball.
it up this year too, because he went from the third option last year to being the first option this year. So
Yeah.
so there's a change, but he stepped up to the challenge.
Yeah. So then we had I'll go with Shizzle. Shizzle, like I say, Shizzle played some great ball.
Shizzle get left. Don't talk with him as much because they got so much depth on
And that's what
Fuji's.
it is. And see, and then on the Fuji's, see, Shizzle is in the first option.
No,
Fisher's is in the second option.
but
He is in the third option.
but he could be on any plane.
But
Many other teams.
on other
Many other
teams-
teams, he probably first.
Let's talk about KJ.
Oh yeah, KJ turned up too.
KJ is a guy of a different kind of breed. He come from a different. KJ go dive, come go all day, and come to the gym and give you 25, 30 points.
Yeah.
Regardless how he do it, but he give it to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you say, chicken.
Yeah, man. I like chicken game. This
Chicken.
era, this well suited for this chicken type era.
I know I won't do that on this show, but boy, I was ready to give out. I was ready to give an award for the most crying person this season.
Well, you need
But I got to balance that. I got to balance that out because I got
awards.
I got like four or five big names I could call who was crying from the league start to the league finish. Y'all don't call the show asking me who it is because I know that's what y'all want to. Let's talk about Clemente, the old man. Man.
He didn't play the regular season. He wasn't really a factor, but
No, he came back.
Yeah, it looked like he saved it all for the finals, particularly in the playoffs.
I want to spend even special shout out to the young coach of the Fugees. He
He
the
held it
whole
down.
season number one seed.
Yeah, man.
And made it to the playoffs. Made it through the playoffs.
Chilling
Through the
hard.
championship.
Yeah, man.
First year coaching. Hats off to you, Hall.
Yeah, man. Future bright for your coaching career, my brother. Hope you step it up and take it to the next level. And keep at it.
So let's talk about. Let me ask you a question. So what's next for the GBBA?
I want to see the kids league take off. That's what I really here for. That's what I really want passionate about. I want to see the kids league take off next year with Night League. From my post, I'd like to see us advertise a lot better. So I promise I can put more effort behind there. So what I mean, social media, I want to see these players, the highlight players. I want to make sure off the bench there all the time. So that's what I'd like. That's what I'd like to see some more. So we get to capture some of these moments that they carry on throughout history.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the two things I'm really passionate about.
And like we always told to tell the coaches inside the groups is, hey, if you have a vision, if you see something that we could brush up on, or something that we can do to make basketball better in Grand Bahama, y'all can reach out to us. I think Kat and myself pretty approachable. I think I don't have no problem with nobody.
All right. Okay, Mick. So we almost at the halfway mark. We got some other topics we got to talk about. NBA playoffs. The Lakers just get kicked out. I know that's a big topic for everybody. They follow LeBron and AD and the rest of them. I didn't think they stand a chance versus them. Me personally, I didn't think they stand a chance. But Denver really that was not impressive to me in the first round. And they got a super matchup coming up next. So I think I don't know how they're gonna match up with Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. So who's gonna guard who?
Oh my God!
That's the part. Aaron Gordon got to check one of them. Which one he gonna let go?
Ant-Man is the legend killer. They say Ant-Man. So he come to retire. Oh my God! He shouldn't have got the KD like that. Oh my goodness! Come on, man! Ant-Man! You gotta respect. That's the problem. You gotta respect your elders, man.
See, KD got to make it a big decision now. I roll in with the chef. I roll in with Steph Curry. I think he better get out of Phoenix. I know that much.
Yeah, don't go to Phoenix, but don't go back to Golden State.
If you gonna win, that's the only way the man ever win anything in his life.
But you don't go backwards.
Come on, man. Backwards. Oh boy, only up when you're riding with the chef.
No, I think the chef them done. You could hide that up, man. The chef
boy might be done, Mix. I actually think he needs to change the scenery too.
Aiden.
No, man. Aiden look good. Aiden was averaging like 25 and 9 or something like that at the end of the season. I talking about Clay. Clay in that elimination game. Boy, he going on a bad note. I hope that ain't his last game as a Warrior, but honestly, it should be.
I didn't like Clay from he came back off injury.
No, he never was Clay when he came back.
Yeah, I didn't.
But he need a team with a big man that he does, and he don't have to play any defense at all. Like that's at this stage of his career, I think that's what he needs. So like Philly, Milwaukee, even the Lakers, I think that they like best suited personally.
Speaking about Bohemian boys, I rated a bonfire on Philly boy because I like how y'all
pulling hard against Philly, bro.
I don't like how
coaches.
Come on,
coach
bro.
is a punk, man. I pulling hard against them.
Come
man.
on, bro. I hope this.
Buddy, you tuning in, we riding with you, bro. I hope you on that bench pulling. That makes sense. I hope you pulling. I hope you on that bench hot, bro.
I rated
Kyle Lowry, them dead. Kyle Lowry, them playing minutes over him. Like, come on,
do my count of the week right now because ain't no way in the world only one man shoot the rock better than Buddy is Steph. Come on, bro.
Come on. Let's think about it. I know we
might be biased.
We probably biased, but let's look at it
objectively. I probably.
But I look at the minutes. We was talking about it in one of my other chat groups. He played 5 minutes one game. He had 2 DNPs in the series and 4 minutes. Like they ain't even giving him opportunity. And I trying to figure out it can't be because the Buddy ain't playing no deep. But it can't be because he's a defensive liability. Who playing D in the NBA?
But look what he been doing since he reached that in the regular. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. And
what the coach name for Philly?
Exactly. He's a goose, man. I pulling hard against them, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Let's go next.
Buddy,
we pulling because they ain't playing you, bro. That's the only reason. Because I thought I really been saying, but Buddy need to get in Philly all these years. Out east, he get average 20 playing with Embiid. All he had to do was light it up while they double inside. But Embiid won't shoot all the trees too, so I really got a problem with Embiid too. He's sitting up out there, he's part of the problem too. The boy, but 8 foot tall, wider than 2-3 players, and he out there shooting trees the whole time.
And always falling down. Like you, oh my God. Come on, man.
Philly, y'all got problems down there.
Buddy, I hate this. I didn't want to say this, Buddy. Buddy, get out of there. Let's go to the Lakers.
No, boy, don't mess with LeBron, bro. LeBron, he could be just like.
I'm pretty sure he can get more than what he's doing out of Philly.
You see what they doing with D'Angelo Russell? That'll be Buddy next, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
But I can get Buddy.
For one, dang, anyway. But
I don't know. I don't know.
Real topics on. If I know the internet, we might get banned if I start talking about what I really think.
Let's not get banned. As a matter of fact. Let's take a quick commercial break and come back.
Let's get banned, bro. I ready to ban fire, man. Come on, man.
We'll be back after this commercial break, eh?
Welcome to Karen's Kitchen, where we specialize in Bahamian dishes such as fried fish, crab conch, crab soup and much more. We're located on Queens Highway next to GB Muffler. To order, call 441-4033.
Where you going, mate?
To go buy these tickets for the party tonight.
Why this boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown or the Genesis Street Girl.
You ain't scared of Joneses, eh?
For happy hour.
All right.
Sorry.
We back.
Welcome back. We off the bench. We getting into some topics. We was talking. Yeah, I don't want you to bonfire nobody. So let's.
So you want to wrap. Well, all right. What's your playoff predictions for the next series? So you got already said. What you think about? How do you think this can play out with Boston and Indiana? You pulling for? What do you think how they can play out? Dame might play tonight.
I think I think Indiana may come on top on that one.
Without Giannis, I think they in problems.
Yeah, I think I can go with Indiana on that one.
All right, West Side, Minnesota. This is the matchup. Minnesota and Denver. How you think that's gonna play out?
Boy, the Joker is a serious man, boy.
Play Jordan Son on the next side, boy.
Yeah, cat, but you
That man gotta be Jordan Son. I don't care what Jordan. Michael Jordan, let us know. I fraternity test. The world want to see it, bro. We know that's your son. I don't care what y'all said. And what's he last? That's boys Jordan.
Yeah, but like I say, but I can't. The Joker is something else, cat. The Joker is something else. That nigga's a redwood, a big redwood tree with skills.
Yeah, I think Murray's a good Robin too.
You see what
Murray's a
these
bad
old fellas
man.
that get out the way. You see what Murray do to LeBron.
Murray's a bad man.
KD getting dunked, LeBron getting dunked.
Who else? What else series we haven't talked about yet? You know, the Heat finished Boston with Boston's waiting on the winner between the Knicks and Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we know we riding with the Knicks all day on that bonfire on Philly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sorry, buddy. Buddy, you come just let them come home, bro.
They ain't riding with you, so we ain't riding with them.
Buddy, come home, get some Kong salad. Yeah.
Get you at a Kong stand.
Yeah.
What's the next series of West? Who else? What else series of West? What are we missing? What's the next series of West? Oh, that's a good one too. Luka and Kawhi. Luka versus Kawhi. That's a good series too. We right away.
I game with Luka.
Yeah, I gave him. Kyrie
putting it on them.
Kyrie he on a mission too.
Yeah. That one done. You can zip that one up.
All right. So this is the next segue now. So Plenty crying about the referees in the NBA. You see, LeBron making all he crying and saying doing things. Locally we get the same thing over here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a referee problem? And I do some crying, but flag football on Sunday pass too. Yeah, I carry on bad. I ain't tell you know that. I chew them up inside there. But I think from our standpoint, I think that we had to put our foot down at some point. So that's what that's all about.
My thing
but
about
is there a general, for a broader question though, is there a problem? You think we have a problem with, like, most of the referees been hanging around for a very long time, so we know they're older. Do we have an actual referee problem on all sports? Because we've been covering all sports. Do we think we have a referee problem in freaking Grand Bahama?
In Grand Bahama, me personally, we do. We have, when I say a problem, it's a shortage. It's not that it's the referees are bad at calling or whatever it is, because in reality they're humans. Everybody make mistakes. But if you see, take for instance the older referees in basketball, they been calling from you was in primary school.
Longer than that.
Or even longer. They've been calling from Basel them was called. The only way to get rid of these older referees is for new referees to make a way, but nobody wants to step up, and that's the problem. Everybody just sees the problem. Nobody wants to be a part of the solution. Everybody just want to point their fingers. Ain't nothing wrong. The easiest part about complaining is pointing your finger. How do you help to make this better? Yeah. We had basketball. We had referee clinics. It was open to the public. Nobody came. A few people came, but who's the few people came? The same old referees.
The existing referees.
The same old referees but y'all complaining about these referees day in and day out. But y'all don't want to make a special effort to come and try and make it better, because why? A newer generation is coming up, and I feel like this is my thing about it. Players complain about the older referees, but because they don't want to be the referees, because the younger fellas coming up and treat them the way that they treat these referees, or say the things that they say to these referees, they gonna want to fight. They gonna want to carry on, but they gonna want to fight these little younger fellas.
We had an example of that too.
You see what I'm saying? So don't tell me, y'all need to get rid of them refs. If we get rid of these older refs who being called for King Hatchet was a hammer, now he's a screwdriver, we wouldn't have no spots. Because if you look at it, some of these referees not just calling one spot, they call in 2 and 3 different spots.
Let Let me look at it from a referee standpoint. You think players cry too much or they talk too much? Which
I think players talk just a little bit too much too.
I agree. So what's the gap between it? Like how you fix that? You ignore them. If you ignore them, if you're the referees, you throw the buck at them. With like how we tighten that up?
You know what it is?
Because Grand Bahama do a lot of talking in sports, more so than other places. Like honestly,
you know what it is?
Because I don't know if it's just professionalism, or the leagues ain't ran right, or they ain't got no support. We ain't supporting the referees.
It's not. I don't support. Never say I don't support. I support referees. I support players. It's the problem for me is you not knowing the game. You think you know because you're a player. You feel like you know the game, but you're not. You don't know the game, but you don't want to learn the game either. See, everybody think, everybody think basketball is just double dribble, foul, traveling. No, it's way more than that.
Particularly foul. That's all they know. But
it's way more than that.
Every play.
It's so much other violations that and penalties and stuff. Players don't understand. And I'm not just talking about basketball. I'm talking about flag football as well. But if you go and read these rules and understand, or sometimes it's how you communicate to a referee. If I run up on you as a referee and I run up on you, I can't not bad. It's how you expect me to react now.
See, that's a deep issue now. I think we probably have some social issues. That's probably the we didn't know how to communicate properly.
Yeah,
that's a big problem too.
But if you go to a referee, hey, I saw you made a call. Could you just explain to me what it was? And
both ways too.
Yeah,
the referee got to respond in that same manner too. Not just walk away.
And I agree with that too.
Most times, like particularly, this is how I feel like it is in flag. This way, this is my gripe with them this week. But I honestly, generally, I really don't have a problem with them. Just last week, I feel like the loudest person in the room gets the most attention from them. So
yes.
if you're making the most noise as a player, you getting the attention from the referees. So we got to get past. The referees got to get past that too.
Mm-hmm.
So particularly, most of my team feel with like on flag football, they mild-mannered, quiet.
Yeah,
one or two fellas who kind of abrasive, for lack of a better word, but they'll stick out on our team. They say, "Oh, that's a bad seed." Don't worry about them. But really and truly, they're doing the same thing everybody else in the league doing. Just that everybody else just mild-mannered on the team.
You can't really say you.
So you punishing, targeting that one guy whenever he talk. So he getting the penalty. So we got one guy get a penalty this week. I think it was outrageous, but we discussed that. But then on the other side, you hand these other things.
You know.
So it is make as a player, that's the conflict you have. You know what I mean?
You know what it is. Do I feel like what is on? No shots at nobody. Your team too nice.
That's.
I know. When I say too nice, I mean that in the sense that the players, the coaches, nobody out there. I watch your game. I see stuff happen, referees may call, and you'll be like, yeah, all right, then, yeah. You're around for 30 seconds, and then boom. On the other side of the field, a call is made against that team, and the coach, the players on the bench, the players on the field, and they rowing that for the next 6 players.
Yeah.
I watch a team won the game. They blow out a team. They close the team out 28-0.
And they still rowing the referee.
The game over. A next game playing. One of the players grabbed the ref, 2 or 3 referees in the corner, and still arguing. They parking up the bar. And he's still arguing about one play. I'm like, dog, you're all winning out. And he is one of the biggest things. If you see, sports always been about, like you say, who moved bigger. You have 2 or 3 fellas on your team, and they moved bigger than anybody else.
I learned that from Cole Gardens. You need to have at least 2 bullies on your team.
Yeah, you got to carry DZ and Calvin.
You got to have 2 bullies on your team.
Yeah,
your team full of nice guys who can play good, I ain't get you nowhere.
Yeah,
if you can't argue no call and stand with your call and your team ain't backing you.
Yeah, I do it a couple times too. I round it, and then I go sit on the side. I need my ball.
That's all it is.
And the score tie.
And you can know you're wrong, but once you hold your ground, that you get in that call.
Yeah, you got to see, you got to have people who will back you, like the fellas them who ain't just letting it slide. No, man, somebody got to round.
But he make that call, be riding with that, bro. That's all I got to do. So it's the game within the game.
I ready to walk. And I ready. That's it. The game stop. I know how the game to play.
No.
You know, new team coming on.
I holding the ball and he's in the
No, bro, that's the end of the game. You don't want me break ball on this court? You don't want me throw water on the grass?
See, you come from a different. That's the goal guy in this era, man. You come from a different era, man.
But that's the thing. You gotta carry this everywhere in every sport. Like back to Mikael again. Mikael rowing because he know, boy, if I row it, they can hear me. Not, but come on, man, referee, man, you missed that call over there. No, man, he want hair and no church mouth stuff.
No. And this
look at Fitty.
Fitty can make noise. Bahama Rock can make they can make their noise. Todd them can make their noise.
Oh Lord,
you see I get that?
So like I said, you just need to know what.
And that's what the referees respond to. So I don't know if that's why getting back to maybe it's a society thing. I ain't sure. Hey, if y'all know y'all tune in, y'all give us some insight. But I don't know. I don't know if we have a referee problem or we got a society problem.
Yeah, like I said,
we got a player problem. We have to be trying to figure out the show.
Like I said, it go on both sides. Like I said, the referees them could be a little more compassionate. They can, like I said, you make a call, at least explain it. You ain't gotta be all up in your feelings and mad or you have some kind of, but you know. Well, the referee getting paid for it, but still, bro.
Yeah.
I out here busting my hip off. I come to win, bro. I ain't come for you to throw the flag or make a bad call on me 6 or 7 times that I make a play, and then you costing me. I done down by 13 points. Like what you doing, bro?
So you end that beautifully, my friend. Let's go. Let's take a quick break.
Why is boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown or the Genesis Street Gale.
You ain't scared of Joneses, eh?
I'm Flynn Doxson from Nose Witness News, reporting live from Sniper Paintball City. We're here with the manager and he's going to tell us a little about what they have to offer.
Daddy, I got this. At Sniper Paintball, we have paintball, cornhole, mini golf, batting cage.
Strike!
That's not a strike.
So come on down every Saturday and Sunday to Sniper Paintball City, located next to Crosstown, where you and the family can have a great time.
See you at Sniper.
All right, and we're back around Bahama. We're back Bahamas.
Yeah, we cool though. We cool. Listen, we cool now.
Summer. USA.
Yeah, USA.
All right, hey, so the next topic we want to talk about too, in terms of support for the local sports. Like I mentioned earlier, the T-ball game, the close pitch game with the girls. The best athletes, the better your kids play, is when you as parents show up to those games.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lack of that, particularly in some sports. Like softball, they'll be there. Swimming, the parents will be there. I don't know if he's a specific type of parents or not. Basketball makes I see a huge gap there. Like the parents ain't showing up, they just dropping their kids off and picking them up afterwards. Then when they get a scholarship or something, they sitting up on the podium.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my good shot. Mom, you ain't been to none of that boy games. I've been to all the games. Like, do better. Grand Bahama, we got to do better with that support. The more you support those kids, the better off they can be. I got a serious gripe with that.
That's all. I think that's all what parents see sports as.
Like babysitters.
A glorified babysitter.
You see what we're getting at?
Yeah, playing turn out there. We can just drop them off and go. We could go get a couple of drinks and go do this and wash 5 loads of clothes and then we come back and pick. No, man. That child actually plays better or even feels even better that I have somebody out there watching me do what I say I could do. I can remember.
And they can try harder. It's a psychological thing too. They can try harder and they can listen to you. Their coach could be telling them 1,000 things. The minute you say, "Hey, son, daughter, y'all, I'm through this," they ain't listening to them no more.
I can remember growing up, playing basketball. My mom never came out to my games. And
my old man just dropped me off. He never been to none of mine. He been to one of my games. I had a game.
I can remember one game. I remember one game that she actually came out to, and I scored about 25 to 30 points in a game.
Real talk.
And I only did that because my mommy was in the stands cheering me on. I could hear her say, "That's my baby."
Yeah, real
So,
talk.
That right there, that gives your
Me and you
child.
never talked about that before, but we get the same experience, bro.
Yeah, that right there gives your child an extra boost of energy and confidence that someone's out here. Even if parents, if mummies and daddies, you can't make it out, tell your uncles, aunts, cousins, y'all go out and support people, man. Like I see.
Let me
sports.
tell you the wide side of that. The same aunts, uncles, and parents, they'll go pay money and go to Miami watch the Dolphins play. They kids will be right out there watching this little flag football thing. They ain't coming. They dropping them off and they walking away. I've been to a little flag football thing with the kids Saturday. Man, you shout out to the parents who are there and the family members who are supporting. But we far and few in between. They could have a lot more support. Like because these little kids doing some miraculous things, man. We've got some talented little children and they're really talented. You just need more tuning in. And parents, if we know how good, what type of potential they got, you'll be out there with them. That's
even as simple as the island sports. When he's out there, I'm screaming that the young guy from St. George's who broke the high jump record. I don't know if his parents was out there, but me out there, I was proud. I don't even know the little dude.
Right.
Like I cheering him on. Some of them people I've never heard of KK in my life.
Yeah. But you check. He's a big KK fan now.
I was a KK fan.
But to track athletes, I think they have to support though. Like that, the stadiums be full. I think Grand Bahama just really like Bahamas in general probably just love track and field.
And then one parent I like to give take my hat off to is Joshua. Joshua Williams, his dad.
Old man always there. Yeah, his old man always there.
I spoke with him the other day at they was having Joshua is trying out for the Bahamas national team under 16, and he was telling me that they've been in Grenada, and when he saw that his son won the gold in the high jump and the triple jump, he actually something wrong with his foot and all now. I think he broke his foot or some kind of toe or something happened. How excited he was to see, and he sat down in the gym and he telling me how he cried, and I build up. I get emotional because, like I say, I wish I was there because, like I say, these younger fellas, all you need to do is support these younger athletes, man. Like they want that. At least they don't want that. They need that.
Yeah. And from what it looks like for me, from I watch them, the better kids, their parents there. I don't know, for whatever reason it is, I don't know how that translates, but their parents there. So if you're there supporting your kids, man, the sky's the limit for them. So please, Grandma, we plead now to you. Like, if your kids there, if you're listening and you're tuning in, like, just go to one or two of those games whenever you could. You know, you're working, we're trying to do these other things. Everybody got the same thing, the same plights, but get out there, support your kids.
I can tell you one thing: when my little homie Gabe get on this thing, you ain't gotta worry. But Uncle Mex can be out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but hey,
you ain't gotta watch that.
And you know how I noticed that too? Having kids is really like highlight a lot of things in you too. Like I went to one of his games. I don't normally go to one of his games, so I showed up late this one Saturday to his T-ball game. He already went at bat the first time. The second time he gone up there, he hit this ball hard. Even though he missed the first one, he didn't bat good the first time. He came run over there after the game time. He said, "Yeah, Daddy, I saw you there. That's why I hit that ball so hard."
The presence. I see that. That was the presence.
I can't make that up. I said, "All right, boy. I said my bad. Sorry, wasn't here for the first one." He said, "Yeah, man." So I didn't even ask him to hit hard. Nothing. All it was, he saw me, and that's what he did.
And it's remarkable. You only really need 2 minutes, dog. Like you can imagine just spending 2 minutes at a sports event. And your child see you like real wish in and wish out. You just that's crazy. You just ask your boss, "Hey, boss, look here. I only need 5 minutes to go to just people so my child can see me out there."
Take your lunch out. Take your lunchtime with time they playing and get out there, man. Get involved.
I had my niece. She's not a runner. She is not. Her sister's a runner. She is definitely not a runner. But she was running in primary school in the primary school island sports, and she called me the day before, like 2 days before she's running. She's like, "Uncle Keno, you coming to watch me run?" And it's like, but you won't run though. But I know she wanted me there. I left work and I gone and I watched her run. And she came in third.
And
she came to me and she came, Uncle Kino. I say, baby girl, use the ice screaming out. Listen to me. These are the moments that you can't get back.
No.
Right now, these are the moments that you can't get back. When these kids are grown, these are things that they remember.
More so than what you buy them. Like you buy them for Christmas and them other things. So I think these things more important. So parents, like we plead here, like do your thing, man. We get involved.
Please
All
do.
right. Last topic. In terms of local sports too, like, and this is a touchy one, particularly for us. Like appropriating resources for sports locally.
Take the cap off.
So for me, right? Like we know what the purposes of these things are, but I don't know if it's living on an island. This is a nice thing. If this is a social problem.
Stop right there. Trevor, Mr. Producer, let's go to commercial because after we come from this one, we all out on this one. You ain't want no interruptions. So let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be back.
Where you going, buddy?
To go buy these tickets for the party tonight.
Why this boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown or the Genesis Street Girl.
You ain't scared of Joneses, they.
We're back, ladies and gents. So this is our last talk. This is our final topic for the day. We're going to talk about using the resources we have for sports appropriately, locally. Like we find we have some things be happening, like the use of the gymnasiums, for instance. The track ain't available. You don't have access to certain fields because they want to do something else non-related to sports. Sports, for instance, and this why we here. This is why we talk about sports. This is why we love sports. Sports builds all type of bridges. So people from all type of different backgrounds,
Every walk of life,
skin color, religion, you name it. Everybody comes together for sports. So and schools and everybody and all these other things. That's one of the biggest businesses. Sports is one of the biggest businesses worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you can get better at your craft is for you to be practicing and honing these things. Yes. So it's important for you to have access to the facilities for one, facilities and whatever resources in order to achieve this.
Mm-hmm.
What we find in being more involved is particularly on the basketball side too. There's a battle most times trying to get the gym. Because they have PTA meetings inside there. Granted, it's a school.
I see you doing this like
it's the battle. It's like a tug of war.
No, it can't be a tug of war if you always lose it.
School dance, which granted is a school, but if you want to have basketball for kids, let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Meetings, PTA meetings. When I went to these schools, we used to have them inside. We used to put two classes together.
Yeah, I feel like
it don't be that much. It don't be thousands of parents.
We have a
inside
PTA meeting. Granted, if you have a PTA meeting, general PTA meeting, and you have 75 to 80 people at the PTA meeting, fine. Yeah, go ahead. You use the biggest, but don't tell me you having a PTA meeting in a gym.
30 people.
And not even 30, 5, 6 people at the meeting. That makes no sense to me. But we have young kids, we have young fellas, not even for that. That's not even broaden. Let's not narrow that. People want to play basketball, boys, girls, women want to play basketball, but we can't get the gym. Why? We have a PTA meeting tonight. Oh, we have a boxing match tonight. Why is there a boxing ring inside the middle of the gym?
So That's another touchy subject. Then why we only have one gym? Like, what's going on with like?
Yeah, what's up with Jock Haywood?
We got to talk about this. Like, he can't be.
No,
we haven't had Jock Haywood gym.
I see you tiptoeing this now.
Man, we haven't had Jock Haywood gym since the hurricane. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Like literally, somebody call in and let us know. Like that gym been sitting upside there. That was from a hurricane shelter.
Boy,
The floors ain't been inside there for about 3-4 years. Like, this ain't nothing we need to be sugarcoating.
No.
Like, we need that gym back. Grand Bahama, y'all need to get on our local government officials, Minister of Sports, and tell them about our kids
don't stop
lacking.
there. Minister at Grand Bahama. Go all the way to the top. Get on.
Grand Bahama, we need to back this because we need to try to figure out why we can't have we have a gym just sitting there, like literally rotten down. I've been sitting there for about 2 or 3 years.
Shell. That's a shell. There's no basketball gym.
That's the biggest issue. This the main problem we have in Grand Bahama. Why we can't get that gym situated?
Okay, see, so even if we get the floor back in Jack, do you know that there's no basketball rims there? If you ride past it, the basketball rim is outside.
Man.
Like this is crazy. Like I say, we have
and we used to be bragging all the time in the show how we get pros. We got 2 pros and former MVP for the WNBA from this island. If she want to play basketball now, she got to be competing with the PTA and pageant shows and all them other stuff for St. George's.
Pageant, yeah.
So that she can't even bring a team down here to say, Larry, y'all can practice in my hometown. Like, let me show y'all where I play basketball because no, we gotta have whatever else inside. The one gym we have because the next gym just sitting up there idle and rotting down.
Yep.
Like we gotta get on this, man. We need to sign some petitions. We need to do whatever we could do in order to try to get that gym back.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we putting all the onus on that one gym, but we literally have a gym sitting there with falling apart and everybody just putting their head inside the sign like they burying their hand and sound like they don't see this.
Yeah, I mean, then we do have the YMCA, but the YMCA is a private.
That's a private entity.
But like I said, we can't. But all the like I said, the pressure that's being put on this one school gym, like we don't have other gyms. Like we have basketball. The gym is such a key instrument in society, you know, because you could imagine. Okay, so we normally, if young fellas want to play basketball, it's the summer's coming. Young fellas, I have fellas, and I could show you.
You know, basketball camps supposedly supposed to be happening now. We can't.
We can't.
No. And then I know somebody smart and say, "Oh, all these outside. We used to play basketball outside back in the day." He's ever in the courts ain't in them courts ain't in the best condition either. You limited by daylight. Parents ain't letting their kids be outside by themselves at these parks.
Most basketball parks ain't really fenced in. Like so like you said, have turnout in the park and traffic right there. Like you see what I'm saying? Like, and then shout out to Mr. Tali Said for having
that's one of the things he's going to end with promoting his camp. Like,
well, let's back up a little bit. There. Let's back on the gym.
I done with this topic because like literally it's just frustrating.
Yeah, we need to get to a point. We lose so many hours of not being able to play in the gym. Like I say, fellas, I'm calling and say, "Oh, we want to play basketball. Can we get in the gym?" Having the gym open or available, I know it's not a community gym. It is a community gym, but it's on school property. We know we gotta respect the government property or whatever the case may be. But still in the same instance,
the government is us. We's the government when you really think about it.
In the same instance, we gotta allow these fellas to get in the gym to play. We gotta be taking somebody off the street from going to do something mischievous.
Yeah, and you getting better. I know. You exercising.
I know of incidents where fellas them couldn't go play ball and other stuff happened.
Yeah, they go to the bar and get drunk and do all these other little weird things. You know what I mean? Like come on, man. Let's have an outlet for people in order to do what they love, to hone their skills, to get better, to have people come in and work out. So we need to get that gym fixed. So whatever means that is, I don't know if you're listening. Whoever's listening, Prime Minister Davis, if you're listening, we need that gym back.
Man, don't even put no air conditioning in it. Just give us the gym.
Yeah, we need that gym back in Grand Bahama.
Yeah,
ASAP.
Come on, man.
And to the next level too. That's hurricane shelter, right?
And we are approaching the hurricane season.
Right.
And that's one major shelter that is going to be down. So what they're going to do now? They're just going to just throw some cots in there. Don't worry about the floor. The roof still is not fixed. Yada yada yada. Come on.
Who's ever managing that? We need some answers.
What are we really doing? Like, come on.
All right. So this is what we talk about too. So the Reach Out organization presents Unity in the Park. So last week they had it in Mayfield Park, one of the toughest, baddest, roughest, toughest areas in all of the Bahamas.
April Fool.
Mayfield Park, MFP. So now this week they're having it at Urban Renewal Park, which is the Garden Villas.
In the ghetto.
Saturday, May 4th at 4 p.m.
That's the ghetto for y'all fellas.
Last week we've been to the tournament and man, we had a blast. They got kids from what's the age range?
From 6, I think. From 6 to 18, and then I think they had it open because the police was out there playing as well.
Yeah, so the police is out there doing their thing out there as well. So man, please support, show up. We got if you want to watch some basketball, they'll be right there at Urban Renewal Park at 4 p.m.
Yeah, shout out to Reach Out. Dudley is doing an awesome job. Like I say, he's taking. Like I say, Dudley's ministry is pretty good. If you didn't know, Dudley's ministry actually birthed Travis Munnings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Travis came from Dudley's ministry.
One of the better players in Grand Mama currently.
Yeah, so y'all go. Dudley's doing a hell of a job. He's molding young men. Getting them off the streets, finding them something to do. Summer is coming.
And for a friend of the show, we get for the track and field people. There's actually a track event coming on too.
Oh yes, that's Spring Fling, the Spring Fling Invitational Fast Track. That's May 10th. That's coming to May 10th and 11th. It's going to be at the Grand Bahama Sports Complex. The cost for adults is $10, children $5, and y'all come in a little closer. Tighten up on me, Rachel, Mr. Producer. Tighten up on me, Rachel. I can't get a close up. Anyway, off the bench, it's going to be at Spring Fling. So
you want to tighten up to say that?
I wanted a dramatic, like, okay. You know.
Oh, I got you.
I feel a little giddy because being in the studio in a while. I normally have a camera coming zoom right on me, and I know. But yeah, you all make sure check that out. Spring Fling, May 10 and 11 at the sports complex. It's gonna be exciting. You're gonna get to see a lot of young runners do their thing.
A movie.
Yeah,
a movie.
A little small little movie for fast track management.
Shout out to Fast Track. Does that cover our sporting events for the weekend? Okay, there's still local sports going on too, the high school sports. The Grand Bahama Softball League got started on this Saturday as well. I came out there and watched the game. So, ladies and gents, that's open up.
Yeah, sports is back. Sports is back in Grand Bahama.
And we always talk about everybody got their own bubble, like in all the sports in Grand Bahama particularly. So I would have never been watching softball. It wasn't for flag football, like being the proximity there. So we just walked from over there to the I said, man, I could beat these fellas playing. Till I got on there and I realized I couldn't really beat all of them. A couple of y'all I got now. Stefano, them I could beat Stefano. Shout out to Stefano. Shout out to Stefano, president of the league.
New president.
Stefano, I could beat you. A couple others, I'm messing with Bomb, touching Bomb and some others. Mikey and the rest of those guys who've been winning. But Stefano, I got you.
That's something that I always wanted to do too, Cat. I wanted to. All these younger presidents are coming in now, and I don't want us to be. What's the word?
You don't want to have a president union. All y'all just
I want everybody to be on. Yeah, I want everybody to be on one accord. I don't want nobody to be.
Yeah, so everybody wear their ring in Jordan. Captain President.
Well, Cat is Kwame. If he's captain, Cat is Kwame. That's Kwame.
That's a good like all jokes aside. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I always want to be.
Use Mateo was
use hot. You know, use hot.
Mateo was the little.
Yo, I wouldn't understand. Sorry. But listen to me. I always wanted to build that bridge. Like sports needs to
heart.
Yeah, sports needs to connect. Like last year before they had the Bahamas games, and I had to go to a few of the meetings or whatever. I would never know who these people is. But since we started off the bench and I became the president of the Basketball Association, these people started to come out of what wait. But see, but you don't want to wait till you got to know people. Why we can't we get together now? I found out who the president of volleyball is now, the president of soccer is, the president of softball, president of flag football, president of B3 is. See all these things. If there's a president of badminton, I want to know. You see what I'm saying? Why can't we?
If you don't play them games through Mayfield Park.
Why can't we have this core of people so we can know? So we could do things like how the people do in the SPN game awards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We pull together. We could have a little banquet, player of the year, this thing and that thing. That's the vision I have for sports in Grand Bahama. Like, but I know someone can steal my idea right there. But that's fine. I'm glad that John steal it.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's get
that's what I want to see. Sports, basketball, flag, track, all these sports under one roof. We ran out one hall.
And off the bench host it. Like we off the bench we host it.
Yeah, that's something that's a vision of mine.
Yeah, man, that's a super idea, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a vision of mine. Best dunk of the year. Best 3-pointer of the year. Best who had the ball over the field. Best catch of the year. Best smash of the year. Whatever, fastest person. Stuff like this. These are the kind of things that I would like to see. I don't dress up to the banquet.
Yeah, man.
It's like I want tuxedo there. I want rock. Hey, like I'm saying, these are some of the things that in my head.
Oh yeah. All right, last thing, Grand Bahama ID Clinic. So this Kick Academy, they have every weekend they be putting on free Grand Bahama free free softball soccer coaching, and this is Coach Simone Stubbs. This week I'll get to you exactly where she's at, but she's been going at all the local parks. And the cost is free. That's putting on free clinics for
how much it is?
Kids. Free.
That's free with 4-letter word.
Yeah, and man, it's been great. The turnout's been great. I've been to the session before last where they had through Pioneers Loop. Excellent performance. And those kids got plenty of talent and potential. Some of these kids never played before, and they go there and they moving, kicking the ball around and juggling and doing all this. Like, how you know how to do that? They saw it on YouTube. So with some training, you don't know how far these kids be. Literally, Grandma, we don't know how well they'll be. So let's put our resources, put our time. Our major best resources, put our time and our efforts behind that. Next, I think that's it. That's it for us. I know you got to conquer the week this week.
I do have a conquer, but I don't want to.
You saving that? All right, cool. This has been a good show, man. We get to hash out a lot of things. I think we needed to come back in the studio. Our producer, I know he's happy to see us.
Yeah, he missed us.
Yeah, he don't say that.
When he see me watch the door, he'll share it there. But hey, look here. This is my favorite part of the show right here. Sponsors. Oh God, we back. Like big it again. The show about the blow. Realize how long we ain't been in studio. Realize that we took off, and we left the studio. We out there every day. We out. People calling us. Y'all don't get left behind. Call
and they call us to do
fill your spot now.
Weddings, funerals, church events. They just want us.
Man, I swear to God,
they want us, Mix.
I don't know.
Election coming up. I think I taking Darryl Miller spot. I gotta work on my ring. Zero votes. I'm working on that part. Help me out, Grandma. But 0 votes.
Don't forget the most important thing: like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you for your support again, Grandma. The show is strictly for you. Bahamas World, the show is strictly for you. We only here for you to talk about sports. I ain't got nothing, no final saying. Any last words?
Maybe the next show we come back, you probably could bring back the Weekend Warrior.
Yeah,
I know the people is be.
They want to know what it is. I got a quick tip. I went to what's Brandy's
Lotus Healing.
Lotus Healing. So check out Lotus Healing for the Weekend Warriors. I know you'd be bang up and limping the day after you do yours. Check out Lotus Healing.
Shameless plug.
Oh, yeah.
Lotus Healing. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, she got you. She does stuff at location, and she operates out of the we have CrossFit building.
Yeah.
Yeah, right behind.
Let me see. I think I have her.
Opposite.
Let me give you all a number for her.
Yeah, so check her out. Lotus Healing.
Yeah, and they have she have a Mother's Day special. So y'all check out. Her number is 808-7379. Well, now look at Brandy. Now you know you can have to pay for that. You ain't giving no. But only because you gave me that little. I had a 5-minute massage, yeah.
I had one
I was ready to dunk one. I talking, but oh my goodness. Y'all check out.
Sound like she putting some drugs inside these things, but anyway.
Yeah, so let me say that again so she does know that we talking about her.
Yeah, shoot that dumb out there.
Let me tell you all that again. Wrong one. Where you going? Okay. Well, come on, Mal. No, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Smartphone dumb user. All right, y'all don't forget. You all reach out to Lotus Healing. 808-73. That's correct. What I said?
I think so.
But I can give you all the number again. But look here, Lotus Healing. Brandy is doing a great job. She's out there. You're tense. Y'all make sure to check out. All right. The number is 808-7379. All right.
Shout out to Brandy, Lotus Healing. All right, so thank you, Grandmama, for your time. Thank you for support once again. Like, share, subscribe. So we leave away with some tidbits. Please, let's get that gym together. For anything we leave it today, support your kids at the local events. It goes a long way. Just you being there goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
The coach for the 76ers, he's a dummy. And I hope y'all lose, stink dogs. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Grandmama. We'll be back next week.
You must hey, referees. Hey,
if you want to be, don't complain if you're trying to be a ref.
If you want to be a part of the solution, don't complain about the problem. All right? Support your kids. Reach Out Ministry. Spring Fling. Merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all see that? Oh, my God.
We are coming. We soon get the tumblers and the Stanley Cups. You know that's what y'all like.
Yeah, so
call in, we give you a Stanley Cup.
I
know they're coming, but they're coming.
Anybody who's made cups out there, if y'all want y'all cups to be sure, just bring us some off the bench cups and hey, y'all out there.
Hey. Thank you, everyone. We passed our time. We'll see you next week.
Try to feel, we in another mode.